My partner 33F has cut my parents off from seeing our son 3M. My father has stage 4 liver lung cancer. How do I 32M proceed? I'll try to keep this short and to the point. My girlfriend and I have been dating 6-7 years in what I would describe as a situationship. She has short periods where she wants affection, romance and intimate connection, then there will be months of no connection of any kind. So, we are not extremely happy and both have reasons for staying besides some blind hope on my end she will love me again. I stay because one of my biggest fears is being a part-time parent, and she stays because I do almost all cleaning, cooking and take care of bills. So, our relationship is rocky and has been prior to these recent developments. To set the scene. I am an only child and this is my only son. I'm extremely close with my parents and really don't want to lose them because I have no family other than parents and my dad's mom. Essentially what's happened is my girlfriend feels disrespected by my parents regarding the house and mainly as a mother. She is bothered by the fact my mom is close with our son. My mom watches our son 2 days per week while girlfriend works part-time and she usually keeps him Friday night while we both work. My mom did accidentally call herself mom twice and I corrected her both times. I've started to call her grandma instead of mom so there is no confusion and our son doesn't confuse the two at all. Basically the reasons she listed were 1. My mom calling herself mom to our son those 2 times. 2. Feeling disrespected as a mother by my parents. 3. That my mom spends too much time with our son and they're too close. Not an excuse but just do find it interesting that girlfriend's mom is not in the picture. She has had substance abuse issues since girlfriend was little and so she's never been close to mom grandma for. I don't stand up for her, I don't side with her and don't have her back. She communicated all this and I immediately went to my parents' house and set boundaries. I told them no names similar to mom like mama or anything that could be confused. I told them to respect her on the same level they would me. I told them to make sure they treat her good and if they disrespect her again I'd have to not allow them at my house anymore. I did exactly what girlfriend wanted. I communicated to her that I was sorry, I had her back, on the same team, I hear her and I'm on fixing it ASAP. Set those boundaries and really felt I put my best foot forward on all issues. What happened next is the confusing part. After I set the boundaries she told me that wasn't enough. She told me she was going to stop working, we can't afford that, and my mom was no longer watching our son during the week. Then she decided that every other week I could take son to parents' house but they weren't allowed at her home. Then it changed to they were fully cut off or she will pack up and take our son to protect herself emotionally. My parents don't do a lot due to health issues and love being grandparents. My dad got diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer last year at 64 yo. Spread to his liver and still doing treatments regularly. He's made it 9 months and they didn't expect him to even make it that long. So my mother gets cut off from being a grandma, which is her favorite thing in life, and now my dad sees her in pain, which upsets him. I've got my parents saying I need to fix this since my dad may not have long to live, and I've got my girlfriend saying nothing will fix this and it's them or her. I live to be a father. My son's why I wake up, work hard and why I want to come home at night. I don't really have friends because I gave up alcohol 5 years ago and never really had a social life since then. I'm absolutely terrified of losing half of my time with him. I also don't think I can respect someone who gives me an ultimatum such as the one she's given. I don't like when grandchildren are used as a pawn to inflict pain. My parents have cut contact until I can give them information or a resolution. My girlfriend has resorted back to no connections, contact or affection and shut down towards me and cleaning, which sucks because I work 50 hours per week, dad as hard as I can and then have to do 100% of cleaning. Basically I'm currently alone. I'm without family, without a real relationship and just work then come home to be a dad clean. It's a really depressing life and I don't know how much longer I can continue as is. I hope there is a world where I can have my parents in my life plus a happy relationship with my girlfriend. If I'm being realistic, I think unfortunately I have to bite the bullet and end the relationship. I've wanted out for a while now until she ropes me back in during one of her good weeks. Then months go by of being miserable or distracting myself until another good week. I just wish I didn't have to lose half my custody. Shouldn't have to choose between losing half my custody or my parents. Just really depressed and upset with the situation. Also, just for your information for context, since I never had grandpas and only one grandma, it's super important to me my son has relationships with grandparents. Thanks guys. Appreciate any wisdom and advice. First, go to a lawyer. At this point, ask for 50-50. Have him draw up the papers, especially where the baby can't leave the state or even the county. Very doable. 1 week off, 1 week on. You can move in with your parents, and work. She, unfortunately cannot not work now. Get all your ducks in a row, file and give her the papers.